There are two words that create and destroy worlds. Two words that open the doors to your greatest destiny or lock you in the prison of your past. Those words are, I am. Every time you say them, you send a command to the universe. You declare what is true. You set the tone of your reality. And whether you know it or not, the field responds instantly, without question, without hesitation. The question is, what are you commanding? The forgotten power of I am. Most people speak I am as if they're just describing a mood, a circumstance, a passing thought. I am tired. I am broke. I am unlucky. They don't realize that I am is not description, it's creation. Every time you attach words to I am, you are giving the universe a blueprint. You're saying, build this, make it real, make it mine. In ancient spiritual traditions, I am was never casual. In Exodus, when Moses asked God for his name, the answer was, I am that I am. Not I will be, not I was. Pure eternal being, the God state. When you say I am, you step into that same creative field. You speak as the source, not as the seeker. And when you speak from that state, reality bends. The science behind the God state quantum physics calls it the observer effect, the phenomenon where reality behaves differently simply because it's being observed. When you identify as something, I am successful, I am loved, you're not just observing reality, you're collapsing probabilities into one outcome. Your words aren't just sounds, they're frequencies, and your brain, through the process of neuroplasticity, literally rewires itself to match the state you declare. Say, I am confident long enough, and your neurons start firing in new patterns. Your body posture changes, your decisions shift, your energy field aligns, and the quantum field mirrors it back to you, because it has no choice. Why most people misuse I am. Here's the trap. We speak I am through the filter of our current circumstances, not through the filter of the reality we want. If you feel exhausted, you say, I am tired. If your bank account is low, you say, I am broke. You're telling the universe, keep sending me more of this. But the God state doesn't care about your current evidence. It responds to your declaration. When you say, I am abundant, while your wallet is empty, you're not lying. You're choosing a reality your senses can't yet see. And that is the most godlike act you can perform. The Neville Goddard principle. Neville Goddard taught that imagination is not daydreaming. It's creation in its purest form. When you declare I am, you're not hoping. You're embodying. Neville said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. That's the essence of the God state. You're not saying I will be. You're not asking, can I be? You're claiming I am. Now, when you do this, your vibration changes. Your nervous system recalibrates. And the field, which only knows how to respond to frequency, starts to bring matching experiences into your path. The energy mechanics of I am. Think of the universe like a mirror. When you stand in front of a mirror and smile, it smiles back instantly. It doesn't wait until it sees proof that you're happy. Your reflection is immediate. I am works the same way. The moment you declare a state, you broadcast it into the quantum field. The field then organizes itself to reflect that state back to you through people, opportunities, and synchronicities. The problem with begging the universe. Many people spend years asking, universe, please make me happy. Please bring me love. Please give me abundance. But this is backwards. The God state doesn't beg, it becomes. When you say I am love, you stop chasing love. When you say I am wealth, you stop needing wealth. And that shift from needing to being is what flips the switch in the field. The step-by-step God state practice. Here's how to activate it every day. Step 1, stillness. Sit in silence for 2 minutes. Drop the tension in your body. Let your breathing slow. Step 2, declaration. Choose one I am statement that embodies the reality you desire, not the one you see. Say it slowly, clearly, with authority. Step 3. Embodiment. Feel it in your body. What does I am confident feel like in your shoulders, your chest, your breathing? Step 4. Repetition. Repeat it until it stops feeling like a sentence and starts feeling like truth. Step 5. Release. Let it go. Don't force results. Live your day as if it's already true. The neuroscience of repetition. Every time you repeat an I am statement, you strengthen the neural pathway that supports it. At first, it feels fake. Your brain argues back, but with enough repetition, your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters reality, starts noticing evidence that matches your statement. I am and the multiverse principle quantum theory says every choice creates a new reality. When you say I am, you're not just changing your mood, you're shifting into a parallel version of yourself where that state is already true. If you say I am wealthy, you're tuning into the version of you who already has wealth. You start thinking their thoughts, making their choices, meeting the people they'd meet. The multiverse responds, and one by one, the bridges to that reality begin to appear. How I am overrides old programming. Your subconscious mind runs most of your life on autopilot. If you grew up hearing you're not enough or money is hard, those programs loop endlessly in the background. But I am acts like a root command in computer code. It overrides the old script. You can't delete the past, but you can install a new operating system. Say I am worthy long enough, and the subconscious begins rewriting every decision to match it. The energy signature of truth. Here's why some I am affirmations work instantly and others feel flat. The body knows when you're bluffing. If you say I am confident while clenching your jaw and tensing your shoulders, you're broadcasting contradiction. The God state is felt, not faked. That's why embodiment matters more than words. Your energy signature has to match your declaration. Why the universe doesn't speak in future tense. When you say, I will be happy, you're telling the universe, I am not happy now. The field mirrors your current frequency, so it gives you more waiting, more someday, more distance. This is why I am is always present tense. The only moment you can create from is now. Part 15, the mirror test. Here's a practice to test your God state. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and declare your I am. If it makes you emotional, good. That's your nervous system rewiring. If it feels uncomfortable, even better. That means you're stretching beyond your current identity. Repeat daily until you can say it without flinching. That's when the reality starts locking in. The law of assumption in motion. Neville Goddard's law of assumption says, whatever you assume to be true becomes your reality. I am is the fastest way to assume, because it bypasses hope and goes straight to ownership. When you say, I am abundant, you're assuming abundance so deeply that the world has no choice but to conform. Emotional resonance and manifestation speed. Science calls it emotional coherence. The more emotion you attach to I am, the faster the field reflects it back. It's why gratitude and love are such powerful amplifiers. They supercharge your signal, like turning a whisper into a roar across the quantum. The 3 most dangerous I ams. Watch out for these. I am overwhelmed. I am unlucky. I am stuck. These don't just describe a bad day, they cement it. If you must acknowledge a challenge, reframe it. I am learning. I am growing. I am transitioning. I am in synchronicity chains. The moment you step into the God state, the universe starts linking events like dominoes. You meet a stranger who knows someone. You overhear a conversation that leads to a book. You get an accidental email that becomes an opportunity. These are not coincidences. They're the universe rearranging itself around your new identity. When it feels like nothing is happening, there's a moment in every manifestation where you'll declare, I am, and crickets. Nothing changes. This is the danger zone. Most people quit here, thinking it didn't work. But in reality, the field is restructuring timelines behind the scenes. The shift is happening at the energetic level before it appears in the physical. Hold the line. This is where most miracles die. In impatience, the warning. Watch your words. Here's the part most people miss. Every casual I am is still a command. I am overwhelmed. I am so unlucky. I am bad with money. These aren't harmless. They are scripts. And the universe is a flawless actor that never forgets its lines. Guard your I am like your life depends on it, because it does. Living permanently in the God state. At first, you'll need to practice deliberately, but eventually the God state becomes your default. You'll stop reacting to life and start creating from it. You won't be surprised when blessings appear. You'll expect them because they match who you are. And that's the ultimate shift. You're no longer asking the universe for permission to have the life you want. You're living as the source that creates it. Closing call to action, emotional anchor. Every time you say I am, you stand at the center of creation. So choose with precision, speak with authority, and remember, you are not speaking to the universe. You are the universe speaking to itself.